we are back with Dreamfall chapters, let's get Liko back into...
Do you know anything about the Ula?
Tell
What
me.
are they?
Don't
A
know.
magical people. They live in the Purple Mountains.
Not heard
Outside
of
the
either.
Southlands and Azadir. I haven't seen much of this world. I don't know the Ular.
It can't hurt to ask. Does the name Abnaxis mean anything
Oh,
to you?
you don't get Liko if you
No.
go this way. Tell me about
Maybe he'll
home.
warm up a little
Oh,
if I ask him
that's a
personal.
weird pose.
Where is
Zoe.
home for you?
The continent you know as Azadir. My people's ancestral home. We call it Antiqua Aba. Land of the setting sun.
But then...
We are the Dole Antiqua. And we were there first. When our enemies been sent scurrying from this place, we're taking the war home.
Well, good luck.
The Azadir didn't come from Azadi. Oh, I suppose they came from Zadir. But yeah.
I don't think...
Yeah.
I'm going to keep looking around.
Thank you for speaking
You
to me.
go ahead.
Hello. Okay, where's Blind Bob? You two used to be friends, so you might as well go say hello. Rebel. You're a rebel without a cause, mate.
They look ready to go to war. I hope they won't have to.
There he is.
There are fewer rebels
No?
than I thought.
The library's in the
Having seen
back,
what they're up against,
if you're looking
I'm
for
worried.
anyone. Feel free to wander around up here, but downstairs is off limits.
Okay, fine. Oh, there he is. There's Crow. Crow, baby, let's have a cuddle.
I'm so sorry, Crow. I thought you knew.
It's fine. It's not your fault. I just can't... I can't believe she's gone. But I sort of knew, you know. I felt it in my heart. And that final time we were together, it wasn't
You guys fought.
like it used to be. It was weird. Like too much time had passed and we drifted apart.
Oh,
I should have known it wouldn't last.
oh, baby.
How can you ever know something like... He's not alone, and how can you ever know? You never know. You can't know.
Maybe you can't. Were you there when she...
Yes.
I witnessed the whole thing. But should I tell Crow that? Perhaps better to avoid the topic.
No, go
I
brutal.
was there. I saw it happen.
He would
I
appreciate.
tried to help her, to save her. I know I was supposed to, but I
Couldn't.
couldn't.
In a way, you
Not
did.
your fault. Bad things happen.
But you
People
kinda
die.
did. I
Life
still
goes
not quite
on.
straight on that, you know.
Anyway. Did I help with,
Whoa,
you know,
what happened
the
over
rebel
there?
thing?
Like the
Did they
light
believe
shifted.
you? That you're not a spy?
Yes, thank you.
You did. They do. It's fine now. They'll help us.
Good. 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 They're not gonna cut your head off?
Not today.
What? No?
Good. Good. I wish I could have been more
Whoa,
helpful.
It happened again, the light.
But it was 10 years ago. And I didn't really pay attention to what April said about that Abnaxis chap.
It's okay.
If you don't mind, I need to be alone for a little while.
Yeah.
Clean my feathers, sharpen my beak, reflect on the nature of life. Bird stuff.
Yeah.
Totally understand.
I've got
I'll find you in the
Zidley
city.
to find. Okay. See you later, Crow. We love you. Stay safe.
I wish I could have been more helpful and inviting. If I'd known.
I understand. You have to be cautious.
Yes.
There's much I'd like to ask you. Much I'd like to learn. But with Kian gone, my workload has increased twofold.
I can't go and stand
Perhaps
on the pier and
another
look
time,
out to the distance.
when we're both not so preoccupied.
Ah,
I
yeah.
like
I don't know what
Yeah.
your mission is, but I have a feeling it's important, and that our destinies are entwined. We shall speak again, Zoe Castillo. When the winds have quieted, the clouds have parted, and the grass on the Great Plain stands straight and tall once more.
Ooh, fancy. Alright. I guess Bob's not hanging around here. So let's just have a quick sweep of the backside. Check out if what's her name's in her room. Oh, that's Kian's room, I think. Oh,
What's he doing? He looks nervous. Should I interfere or wait until he's done?
I don't remember this.
That's
Interrupt.
the guy who put a... What's he doing?
Yeah, interrupt. Hi. How you doing?
Hey,
God, you gave me a fright.
Yep.
I was just... I'm not... Are you supposed to be walking around on your own?
he looks guilty. This doesn't look right.
Yes.
Is this your room?
Well, we don't... we don't have our own rooms. Anyway, Keen's gone. I was just looking for...
Oh,
it's
baby.
Zoe, is it not? I'm Jakai, Benrima Salman's nephew. She said some very nice things about you.
Yes, and
You'll have to give her my regards. How is Benrime? I noticed the Journeyman was closed down.
she's in jail.
Yeah, she's in Coldstone. They arrested her for colluding with the Resistance.
And it looks like I might be trying to
She was sentenced to 10 years in the dungeons. I don't know if
lighten
she'll
her
survive
sentence.
that. Anyway, I'm sure she'll be happy to hear that you're back in town.
I'm sorry about your aunt.
But whatever you're doing here
Yes.
is just dodgy.
Thank you. I don't know what I'll do without her. She's the only family I have. Look, I have to go into town on an errand
baby.
now, but please let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
Baby, what have you got? What have you got on you? What have you got on you? What have you got on you? What did you take? What did you take? What did you take? Okay, you jerk. You're probably the reason why the thing's gonna happen. We trusted you! Alright, let's go join Inu before things blow up. Hey, rebels.
Equipment-wise, the Azadi are definitely winning. But righteousness counts for a lot.
Not this one. Well, there's Inu. Let's just see if Bob's down the side here. Nope. Just the woman who doesn't want to talk to anyone. Alright. Hello, Inu.
Abnaxis, Purple Mountains.
Are you looking at the spines? That's not going to help you, dear.
Nope,
Touch?
nothing. No.
Can I touch her?
Enu's really weird and very sweet, and I like her a lot.
Yes, touch her.
I have to resist this
look,
intense
please don't
desire
tell
to
me now.
stroke her yellow fur. I don't think that'd be kosher.
I've been trying to find a book or scroll or manuscript or map or torn note page or ancient magical tome or pamphlet or a piece of cloth that mentions the Purple Mountains or the Ular, but no luck. It's really frustrating. This library has never let me down before.
Have you looked everywhere?
Bad library.
Oh.
She seems so... Enu, right? I don't feel we were properly introduced.
I know you are. I mean, no, yes. You're right. Enu. I am Enu. I hope you're staying a while. It would be so great to have someone around who's not a surly warrior with mommy issues, or a stoic leader, or a battle-hardened soldier, or just batshit insane.
Oh, who's that?
I mean, there's Jakai. He's pretty normal, except for his aunt issues, but he's a bit too... Hey, so, what do you do when you're not saving the world?
I go to school.
Yes.
I mean, I did. Then my world started shutting down, so no more school.
I went to school too! Until I was 10, and then my father taught me how to ride a leapfur and hunt jumpers in the jungle. Also, I had to work at the farm. Didn't leave a whole lot of time for schoolwork, or anything else. I feel we have so much in common.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe.
I can't wait to talk more about all these things we have in common. We must have a sleepover.
Yes.
There must be something here.
Search.
This is where I tried... You just joined the Resistance?
Oh, yes. No. Not really just. About half a year ago? Wait, more than that. Time flies when you're having fun. Well, fun.
Sometimes you need to make the best out of a bad situation.
Yes.
Right. And it's my duty. We're doing good, important work here. Also, I didn't want to end up living the life my parents wanted for me.
I can identify with that.
Yeah, you've
This is so
disappeared.
nice. I wish we were sisters. Can we be sisters? You don't have to answer that. Do you have any siblings?
I did. Sort of. Long story. You?
Oh, lots. Boyfriend! Do you have one of those?
I do.
Not so sure
I
at the
think.
moment.
We haven't spoken in a while, and he doesn't know. I think we need to have a long talk if I get back home. It's been a very tough year, for the both of us.
Yep.
I was asleep for a long time. I forgot a lot of the stuff that happened to me before I fell asleep. I tried my best to forget, but The memories caught up with me. Ah, Jesus. It's a long story. Very complicated. Maybe another time?
Yes, please?
There must be. So, no luck?
Let's look together.
Nothing. Sorry. And I've read most of these before. I can't remember coming across any of those words you mentioned.
Oh, great.
There's not much else to do here in the evenings except read. I don't really have any female friends. It gets lonely. Anyway, I've been through all the encyclopedias and travelogues, but
Nothing about the Purple Mountains or the Ula?
nothing. I mean, the Purple Mountains sounds colloquial. It may have a different name officially, but the Ular, there should be something about them. It's a magical race?
They didn't look human.
Yeah.
Weird, there's nothing about them. They must be very isolated, or
Or?
someone's trying to hide something.
Ooh.
Which would be weird and very hard to pull off. Forget I said that.
Okay, sure. What are our next steps?
I'm on a dead. I guess I'll have to look elsewhere.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I really thought I'd find something. I feel terrible. Do you want to be my friend? I already asked you that. I'm coming on too strong, aren't I? I am, I can tell. Stop it, Enu.
No, not at all. That's... I'd love to be
Yeah.
friends. And
No.
thank you for
Someone
helping
else
me.
wants to be friends. I
Much
like
good
Gabriel.
that did.
I
I
like
really
Gabriel.
wish I knew who else could...
For the love of the festival
There he
demon
is.
shrimps of Jaharva, do I have to do everything in this
Hi,
place?
Gaby.
I
Oh,
didn't
you're
spend
smiling.
all those years living on the streets
like,
of Mark
I know
Curia,
who that is.
pilfering food and liberating fat purses to deal with this shite. I swear I'd be better off going back to sleeping in
Couple minutes,
Naxxus's
guys.
stone tree. If I can't even get a mattress that isn't flea and maggot infested.
Ooh.
Do your bleeding jobs, people.
Hi.
Is that too much to ask?
Hiya. Hiya, baby.
Behind Bob?
Eh? What? Who's asking? Well,
Oh.
blessed be me straight britches. You're the lass what brought me mulled wine back when I'd hit rock bottom in Marcuria.
Yep.
What in the name of the eight-eyed octo-god of Tartellus are you doing here?
I'm currently looking at your
I
chin.
was about to ask you the same thing.
Apparently.
Except for, you know, not those words exactly.
Oh, I left me life of beggaring behind. Cleaned myself up. Joined the resistance. I'm a general now.
Ooh.
I'm making a difference.
Ooh. Alright, tell us about the
He
blindness.
was... What happened to your theoretical blindness?
Yes.
Cured! I was blind, theoretically, but now I can see.
Come here, Gabes.
To be honest, some days I wonder if I ever was theoretically blind. Or if it was all hypothemetaphysical. You know, just in my head like.
Oh. Come here.
Oh,
It was simpler being blind Bob and resorting to beggaring and vagrancy than taking a long, hard look at myself in a speculum.
Oh, a
particularly
speculum.
on account of the blindness. I wish me old pa could have lived to see me. He always believed in me, even when I didn't. To the bitter end, he told me I had potential.
Yep.
I nodded and wept
Oh,
and
Zoe
promised him I'd
disappeared.
try my
There she is.
best. Then, as he drew his last ragged breath, I stole his purse and his breeches. Well,
And his
Pa, I'm
pants.
sorry about the breeches. I'm making something of life now. Making something of myself. I'm no longer blind Bob. Call me Bob who can see.
Oh.
Are you an actual general?
Aye. See these stripes? General Bob, that's me. I takes care of the logic sticks round here so the place don't crumble to pieces.
Logistics.
Shepard's busy with the strategering.
Strategy.
Kian sorts out who to murder and how. Liko makes a fine job of being contrary. And Enu keeps everyone's spirits up.
And who cares about everyone else?
I mean, when she's not shooting Azadi soldiers in their eyeballs with her bow and arrow. Me,
Oh,
I
lovely.
make sure the ladder's stocked, the sheets are clean, relatively speaking, and that the piss pots are empty.
Very important.
Can't go to war on a full bladder.
How did you end up with the rebels?
Not long after you and I met, I overdosed on mulled
Oh,
wine.
gosh.
Spooked me good, that did. I figured I had two choices. Either spend the remainder of my days in the gutter, stinking of foreign spices and currants, and to be honest, there didn't seem to be a whole lot of days left.
There weren't
Or
any currants
I could
after all.
clean myself up, try to amount to something after a lifetime wasted on wine, women, and various gutters. The moment I looked up, I saw how the Azadi were running magicals out of Marcuria. I couldn't ignore it. It was disgraceful. I mean, magicals always treated me with kindness and respect.
And booze.
I felt I owed them. So, here I am, doing my part and paying my debts. Aside from the gambling and the bar tabs, mind you.
It's a bit too much.
And
that's all.
I feel 20 years younger to boot.
Cool. Do you worry about...
Do you know someone called Abnaxus?
Abnaxus? Now there's a name I haven't heard spoken in years. Where do you know it from?
Sorry, I just overheard. Actually, I met Abnaxus recently. Well, I dreamed about Abnaxus. Or maybe it was more like a vision.
A vision.
This sounds crazy, I know, but...
Sounds completely sane to me, lass. Abnaxus turning up in visions. That's exactly the sort of fellow he was. Persistent, unpredictable, and not a little annoying. I met him when he was the Venar ambassador to Ireed. This was before the gutters, when I was still a dapper chap on the Marcurian party circuit.
Oh, fancy. Oh.
We hit it off, especially seeing as I was going blind, theoretically, and he saw everything. Past, present, and future. Years later, as he was leaving town, he entrusted me with the key to his home.
Ooh.
Said to take care of it.
Oh.
I'd sleep there from time to time. Very uncomfortable bunk. Musty smell of ancient books and foreign weeds. I didn't much care for it, to be honest.
Sounds cool.
Have you heard of the Purple Mountains?
No.
Oh, aye, of course. Everyone's heard of the Turtle Mountains.
No.
No, sorry, purple, not turtle.
That's what I said. Turtle. Right, of course. You don't know. Why would you? My apologies, lassie. See, I have a serious P deficiency. It's been a lifelong struggle. The Turtle Mountains. Nope, never heard of them. Sorry.
I'm sure he said... You said something about a key to Abnaxus's house?
They called it the Abode back then. Abnaxus's Abode. Primitive accommodations, but luxurious location. Prime real estate. Central with a garden view. Very quiet at night.
Very sparkly
And
at night too.
The key? Do you still have it? Sorry, this is really important.
Oh, I carry it with me every day.
Ooh.
After all, it is a magic key. Figured it might do me lumbago some good.
What about this house? I mean, the
abode.
Also still there, and not hard to find. Sits right circle in the center of the city green. Abnaxus carved it out of a petrified tree with his own morbidly huge hands.
Wow.
A few years ago, the authorities turned it into an historical landmark. Of course, no one can get inside on account of the Venar magic.
Unless you got the key.
Not without the key, at least.
This key, can I...
Oh, sure. Heavier than it
Oh,
looks, ain't it?
fancy.
More powerful than iron. Worth its weight in precious stones, and then some.
Ooh.
This magic goes back to the first magic. None of that modern hocus pocus. You feel it in your fingers when you hold it. Tingles, don't it?
Now, where did you put
It
it to your
does.
lumbago?
Sorry, I know this is asking a lot, but can I...
Borrow it? Aye, why not? It's done the lumbago no good. And I don't have much use for the place, now that I've a proper bunk here. But keep it safe. Abnaxus left most of his belongings behind and entrusted me with their care. I'd hate to betray that trust.
I promise.
Okay, what does Blind Bob know? He knows nothing. He knows nothing. Speak with Shepherd. We'll just walk over there, and then we'll call in an episode, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, Shepherd. There she is. Alright, so we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Hi, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I post 3 videos twice a week, so there's always more to watch. If you'd like to support me, please consider my Patreon campaign. It really helps with my game design. Thanks and see you soon. Bye bye.